We're living at a time when it is so important to have an emphasis on apologetics. Students need to know that the worldview, the Christian worldview, is being spoken against. It is being attacked.
If you don't have a solid philosophical foundation, then you're going to be tossed to and fro with the wind. Because today, now more than ever, you're being confronted with alternate worldviews, with alternate truth claims.
Francis Schaeffer warned the Christian world of what was coming. We really didn't take him at face value. And we have always been one generation behind the times in responding to the issues. And so I think the failure to engage culture has resulted in a culture that has gone completely out of control.
The American church is dying. It takes 86 Christians working 1 year to lead one person to Christ. If we continue at that rate, the entire church in America is going to be marginalized in the next 2 generations.
If we cannot present truth in a way that it's understood, we will lose.
I mean, this is a generation that supposedly doesn't care about truth.
If you want to make a difference for Christ, there has to be a time and a place in your life when you make a heart decision, a willful choice, that I'm going to let go of all the lesser things. And Jesus Christ will be the #1 preeminent priority in my life.
Coming from an area where 80% were Muslims, I had no answers. Just to say that I believe in Jesus, and I know because I know that this is the Word of God, it was not enough.
I started out, I was an anthropology student as an undergraduate, and I thought I knew how to defend the faith until I came to SES.
The Evangelical Seminary is one of the few places you can go to actually get an education that will help you engage the culture today.
Growing up as a Jehovah's Witness and accepting a football scholarship to BYU, I was exposed to 2 non-Christian religions, and so when I became a Christian, immediately I had to know what I believed.
People need answers today, and 50 years ago you could open the Bible and you could preach from it and people would go, oh, the Bible, oh, I believe that. Now you open it up and they go, that's true for you.
When I was looking at seminaries, it seemed like a unique opportunity to come here and study classes like epistemology and metaphysics. I didn't really see that being offered all over at other schools, so it was great to see that.
You're getting the best education from the best teachers out there. So when I had my Colts class, it was Ron Rhodes. When I had my class in Resurrection, it's Gary Habermas.
The Bible College got started just a couple years ago. It started out quite small, but now it's got a large gathering. You do not have to have an associate's, and you can work on your bachelor's while you are still getting your freshman and sophomore year courses.
It offers a wonderful distance program for us to be able to learn a lot and have a fellowship with.
At SES, the faculty, the staff there are very helpful. They helped me with places to stay, and they were able to give me a pretty accurate idea of what it was going to cost me to live in the area.
Charlotte is life is great. What I love about it is that we view ourselves as a team or a community, and we want all each other to be the best that we can be.
It was like a family. Every time I come here for a conference or anything, I just feel like Charlotte and the city was just so friendly, all the faculty. It was just like one big family.
Charlotte is growing. It's a great place to live, whether if you're single or married. It's a great community to connect, and God is doing a special work here. There's no question about it.
Some are being called to full-time Christian work. Some are being called to take their Christian walk to the next level.
I'm really passionate about possibly, when I graduate, maybe going overseas and starting schools overseas, maybe some satellite schools for SES.
I've started an international ministry after graduation. Within 6 months, our ministry, God has blessed us, and we're in 65 countries.
Apologetics has affected my ministry because it's equipped me to answer the tough questions that come up when I'm witnessing to people.
So I was able to write a book on Christian apologetics for young readers in a short story format.
I want to be able to work with African women in the Muslim areas, and especially Swahili-speaking areas.
And in Europe as well, there's a tremendous need there. People are hungry for the Word of God, they're hungry for truth, and they're looking for answers.
You've given God your heart, all of your mind, and I challenge you to let your life be laid down on the altar of full commitment and service and obedience to Jesus Christ. Come to SES and let us help you fulfill the things God has called you to do.